Apart from some of the, revolutionaries and the freedom fighters who were incarcerated and put to death in this prison, as I said earlier, this prison has turned into a museum now. It is excellent and I have liked it, and I highly recommend everyone who comes to Calcutta do visit this museum. Now, this museum has its history. It's a must visit for history lovers as it provides information about the
Right, Kristen.
sacrifices made by the freedom fighters during the British rule. The museum has been nicely preserved and maintained by the Indian government. The light and sound show is a highly recommended experience to learn more about the struggle of Indian
This
freedom
is a picture of
fighters.
goddess
So please,
Durga
it's a must visit.
and her
Please do
four
come if
children.
you're interested in history and you need to do a little bit of research on this, on this topic. So there are a lot to learn from this museum, and it is recently opened and it's newly constructed one. Some of the cells have been kept like that.
Jawaharlal Nehru, the then Prime Minister, the first Prime Minister of India after independence, was put into this prison. You can see his image over there, his statue. So he was also here. Aurobindo Ghosh has an ashram in Pondicherry, which is South India. He was a great revolutionary and a great contributor towards the Indian independence. This is the garden inside that prison come museum.
Sri Aurobindo Ghosh was an Indian philosopher, yogi, maharishi, poet, and Indian nationalist. He was also a journalist, editing newspapers such as Vande Mataram. He joined the Indian movement for independence from British colonial rule until
Again,
1910,
this side.
was one of his influential leaders, and then became a spiritual reformer, introducing his versions on human progress and spiritual evolution. Now, these are all the exhibits and the artifacts which are there in the jail prison. I've shot this video from outside, and this is the next part of the jail, the interior part.
This is another side of the prison. These high walls constructed to prevent the. This is the museum inside. To the school children, they have come for their project work from different schools. It's crowded and it's pre-Christmas, so they're also enjoying themselves. These were some of the school projects they have showcased in the museum, all done by the various school children. This is another side of the museum, and these are all the cells where the inmates used to be put. This is the award room. As you can see, various awards.
কিছুতে হাত দেবে না বাবু এগুলো যাবো সবাই আর ওপরে হচ্ছে মেন মিউজিয়াম আছে
This side of the prison is under construction. There were so many cells over here as well where the inmates used to be put, but it is under construction now, so it's not open. I somehow opened it. See, these are the cells They are getting renovated for other exhibition purposes. This is the first time I'm entering into a prison which has turned into a museum in India. No other prison in India has been turned into a museum. It's sending a shiver down my spine practically. I mean, I cannot express. Oh my goodness, the rooms I'm seeing, my heart is bleeding. It's a huge. Let me at 360-degree angle, then you can see it. Maybe, probably, much better way. And the weather is also very nice, very bright, very sunny. I've come here with my daughter. She has some work over here regarding her thesis. So she has gone there to meet the jail superintendent. Of course, not now the jail superintendent, now the museum supervisor or manager. So she's collecting few documents over there. So she will take 1 hour time over there. So she has asked me to roam around and see the thing. It's really nice, but at the same time I'm shivering also to see all these. Many school children have also come for their project work. That was a picture of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, who was a freedom fighter, revolutionary.
I'm on the first floor of the prison, which I was allowed to, and this is, of course, the playground which I'll be showing, where the jail inmates were allowed to, come out and play and have recreational activities.
This is the souvenir shop. Inside the prison. There is one outside as well. That used to be the toilet for the prisoners.